We didn't really need it, they were great. You obviously like her. How much did you pay for that Brazilian? No, do you know what? I'm going to be quick. I have 6 minutes. That's all they're going to give me. I'm pacing. I'm going to talk about 2 things in life. Labels, and I've been labelled for many different reasons, and 2 of them that I use to my advantage. And the first was, I ran away from home when I was 22. I went to America. And about 5 years on, you know, getting to know people, I'm in Boston, and I'm out one night, I'm having a laugh, a couple of drinks with my friends, as we do, and I'm up on a table dancing, as you do. And somebody decided, oh, she's fucking nuts. So they took me in. I'm there with the security guard at the end of my bed, taking my shoelaces off, you know. And the doctors came in, did all the surveys, the questionnaires, you know, what you have for breakfast, how much do you drink, and they come back and they're like, well, Miss O'Doherty, we feel, you know, you consume large amounts of alcohol and you dance on tables and you enjoy the spotlight. And then you go home and you're sometimes melancholy and sad. So we've got the mania and we've got the depression. So we would like to put you on prescribed medication for the rest of your life. You're bipolar. I said, lads, take off the straitjacket. I have to talk with my hands. I said, listen, let me tell you, it's not bipolar disorder. I'm not bipolar. I'm Irish. Right? We all have something wrong with us. So I'm going to tell you in a minute why I use that to my advantage. I was on medication for 14 years. I gave it up for Lent about 4 years ago. Can't do that again. But the other thing, just before I left Ireland, I was 21 and I was diagnosed with this homosexuality. And at the time in Ireland it was illegal, so I was going to go to prison, so I had to go, right? Won a green card in the lottery, went to San Francisco, all the gays are there. And I met some of the gays and they were really nice, I liked them. And then fast forward a few years, I married one of the gays, very nice woman named Sue. She was all right. Got bored of her. Divorced her. And then I said, oh, I'd marry another gay. And she's actually here tonight, she's the American. But the funny thing is, now you're going to laugh, she was my bridesmaid in my first wedding. That's a true story. So can you imagine? I divorced Sue, and then I tell all my friends, oh, I'm going to marry Debbie. All my friends ran, we're not being your bridesmaid. Just in case. Never know, except for my cousin. But it was nice because then 2 years ago we said we'd move back, and so Ireland made homosexuality the diagnosis legal. Yes, right. So I got to bring Debbie home as my spouse of our Irish, what are we? Anyway, we're married, we're nationals. And now we're working together and we're happy and everything's great with my mother, and we both teach sports. That's what I do for my day job. I teach squash, she teaches tennis and paddle. And for 2 lesbians living in Portmarnock, we've loads of balls in our house. So that's one label I use to my advantage. The bipolar thing came in very handy because when we did decide to move back, we had 2 dogs. And one of the dogs I'd had for 15 years, little Cairn Terrier, very hard. I wasn't really worried. But the other one, when Debbie's mother died, she didn't leave us any money. She left us this fucking dog. And the dog is a mix of pit bull, boxer, and she's completely insane. Like, I was giving her my meds to kind of... And we were really concerned, how are we going to get this dog home? Because she will not survive the trip. It was 18 hours in a crate, and you know, so we decided, well, Debbie said, well, darling, why don't you go down to Dr. Polo? His name was Polo. And, you know, let him know, we want to bring Shandy. And she could be your emotional support animal. And you can get her free on the plane. And then she's not stressed, she's with us. So I said, okay, I'll go down to Dr. Polo. Dr. Polo, any chance moving back to Ireland with my wife and 2 dogs, and I'd like to get a letter to say that I'm mental and I need an assistant. Absolutely, Orla, you've been with me 14 years, you're on medication, you were unstable. I will write this letter. So we wrote this letter, basically saying I was psychotic, and United Airlines looked at it, oh yeah, she can come. So there we are walking through the airport, and I have Shandy, the little fucking emotional support animal who needed me. You know, she's got her red jacket on, and we're walking through, Mommy, how come that lady is allowed to have her dog at the airport? Well now, Mary Jane, that lady is very sick. She needs that doggy to support her and help her get through society. And I'm like, can I have another pint of Heineken, please? So that's another, you use your labels, right? The gay thing helped me get here, the Bible. But the fucking little one that we paid €2,500 to get over in the crate, she died 6 months later. That's gratitude for you. They all that money. They're flashing at me. And one more thing to tell you, before all this happened, when I was 17, a lot of people here, you're very young, but the older people, we're all brought up really strict Catholic. I used to go to Mass every morning in Lent. I used to play the organ in church. And then I played the church organ. And I went to Lourdes with me Nana, like we all did it, right? I had my first masturbation in Lourdes, and I just lying in the bed beside my Nana. That's very sick, it's not allowed. You'll never have me back. But I did apply to be a nun. I was taken and drawn to the church, and I wrote to them and I said, and I told them all about me, they interviewed me, and I got this letter back, and they said, we feel that God has bigger plans for you. Obviously, when you're 46 years old, you'll be up in Whelan's doing your first day. Okay, I have one more joke. Can I do one more? Now it's dirty. I'm going to have to put my mic up here. Anybody have any tattoos?